Hello people. Today we will be discussing about the most unfortunate problem of the present era, that is suicide. We need to make people aware about this. Let's start. What is suicide? Suicide is the act of intentionally causing one's own death. People talk about suicide like it's a secret that you cannot share with anyone. Suicide is whispered amongst friends and family members, and when someone engages in a suicidal act, the only questions on everyone's lips is why. And the answer of why is mental disorder, including depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, personality disorders, and substance abuse, including alcoholism, and many more are the risk factors. Some suicides are impulsive acts due to stress, such as from financial difficulties, trouble with relationships, or bullying. Those who have previously attempted suicide are at a higher risk for future attempts. Depression is the reason behind most of the suicides. What is depression? Depression is a serious mood disorder that affects the way a person thinks, feels, and acts. It is not just feeling blue for no reason for a day or two. It is a lengthy pit of despair where hope is just a memory and suicide appears to be a reasonable, real choice. Suicide will end a person's emotional suffering instantly, and it makes the person feel like they are removing one of the causes of pain and suffering for others in their lives as well. So, what are the gender differences of suicide amongst boys and girls? Between boys and girls, suicide is the third leading cause of death. Among adolescents, boys are more likely to complete a suicide, but girls are more likely to attempt it. Suicide in the world, approximately 0.5 to 1.4% of people die by suicide, roughly 12 per 1 lakh individual per year. Three quarters of suicides globally occur in the low and middle income countries. Rates of completed suicides are generally higher among men than among women, ranging from 1.5 times as much in the developing world to 3.5 times in the developed world. Suicide is generally most common among those over the age of 70. However, in certain countries, those aged between 15 and 30 are at the highest risk. Europe had the highest rates of suicide by region in 2015. There are an estimated 10 to 20 million non-fatal attempted suicides every year. Non-fatal suicide attempts may lead to injury and long-term disabilities. Suicide in India. About 8 lakh people die by suicide worldwide every year. Of these 1,35,000, that means 17% are residents of India, a nation with 17.5% of world population. Between 1987 and 2007, the suicide rate increased from 7.9 to 10.3 per 1 lakh, with higher suicide rates in southern and eastern states of India. So, how can we get rid of suicide? What to do? You believe someone is thinking about ending their life, it's natural to feel panic or even want to avoid thinking of it. However, there are a number of practical things you can do to help. Let them know you are concerned and that you are there to help. Ask if they are thinking about suicide and if they have made any plans. Talking about suicide will not make them take action. Asking shows that you care and you allows them to talk about their feelings and plans. The first step to getting help. Tell them that There are other options than suicide. Don't agree to keep their suicidal thoughts or plans a secret. Don't assume they will get better without help or that they will seek help on their own. Encourage them to get to professional help. Make an appointment with a GP and offer for someone to go along with them. Contact a counselor or employee assistance program, family member or friend. Contact a specialist helpline number. If they have made a plan to end their life, check if they are able to carry out this plan. Do they have a time, place or method? Remove access to object they could use to hurt themselves. Contact the psychiatric emergency team at your local hospital. Call helpline team them the person is suicidal. Tell them the person is suicidal, has made a plan and you fear for their safety. So at last I would like to say, your skin is not paper, don't cut it. Your face is not a mask, don't hide it. Your size is not a book, don't judge it. Your life is not a film, don't end it. Keep smiling, keep cheering. Thanks for watching this video. Like, share, comments and do subscribe to NCERT Zone. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned.